Hold on just a moment. Okay. 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 0860. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to interview the receptionist here at WMOO, WBLX. And your name is?
Sharon Carlson.
Okay, Sharon. How long have you been here at the station?
Oh dear.
Well, that's a hard one, isn't it, Sharon? Good thing I didn't ask your age. How do you like your job?
Oh, I really like it.
You do? You going to have a nice Christmas?
Super.
Okay, what are your duties here at the station?
I answer the phone and do different little odd jobs like, typing and helping people.
Mm-hmm. And you use the typewriter an awful lot, I understand. You cry a lot? Are you crying now? Let's be serious, Sharon. This is a serious take.
Okay.
Cut 3. And are you going to get something for Christmas that you've always wanted?
No.
Where is he gone?
Out of town.
Oh, he's out of town.
Yeah.
We're talking about, of course, no neck. I mean,
Oh.
we're talking about Butch. I'm sorry. Okay. Would you like to add any more comments? Would you like to add any more comments before we switch it away from you, Sharon?
You sure look awfully funny.
Thanks a lot, Sharon. You're a wonderful person. So nice to see you today. Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, we see Laurie and Sharon decorating the Christmas tree.
Well, it's December the 24th here at WMOO, 1980. There's a story behind this tree. It survived hurricanes, Mr. Goforth, Stumbling Larry, and all sorts of things. It's slightly mashed, but we just bend it back every year and put it up again. Right.
Thank you. Any comments from you, Sharon?
Right.
Right, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Live the Christian life, then you can proceed.
And now, Brad is working on the equipment, ladies and gentlemen, as usual. We see him working on this. He's tying a knot, a very hard thing to do for Brad.
Navy, we did this all.
You did that in the Navy?
This is, normally you would call this a granny knot.
A granny knot?
Right, but in the Navy, we didn't call it a granny knot. We called it a mother-in-law knot.
A mother-in-law knot. I'm very familiar with mother-in-laws.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brad. What are your duties here at the station, briefly?
Oh, briefly.
Who's back? Sorry, Brad.
Yeah.
Okay, and I understand someone is helping you, Brad. Who is that helping you?
That's Mark the Wizard.
Mark the Wizard. Mark Goforth. Hello, Mark. How are you today? Are you learning the electronics end of this business?
Oh, I'm teaching Brad here how to do it.
Oh, I see. Is he pretty smart about electronics, Brad? Brad, is he pretty smart about electronics, Brad?
Right.
Okay. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Brad.
This is the bookkeeping traffic department. Come right in. Alias, the bakery, on a brownie sunny.
Okay.
It's also where Sharon gets her phone call.
Alias, the gift wrap department. And we do the books here too.
And this is the
You said you do the books, not make the books.
This is a famous telephone that Sharon uses and Laura uses 95% of the time.
Behind closed
Thank you, Laurie. Laurie.
You're welcome.
It's hard to say Mosley, but we'll Now we go into the news director's room. We see. Here's the news director here. And, no, that's not. There he is in one of his more serious moments. What are your duties here at the station, Wells Cornell?
Well,
That's a hard one, I know, but see, you'll come up with a...
I take care of the news end of the deal with WMOO and WBLX radio.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to keep up with the current local and statewide, as well as regional and national and world news.
Okay.
And we have access to a machine in the back, which is the UPI machine, and that takes care of our different world and state news, and that keeps us abreast of that. We also have, we use our Barricade scanner,
Uh-huh.
and that keeps us on top of some things. Yes.
Okay, and that's
Helps us
the
get a leg
bear,
on things, you know.
that's the Bearcat the scanner. There's your
Over here we have-
typewriter.
over- yes,
That's a
this
real
is-
typewriter.
Typewriter doesn't work.
An actual typewriter.
It doesn't work.
Okay.
Into my fingers.
Let's zip over here.
That's a
See
tape
some of
recorder
the
that works
equipment here.
sometimes.
Okay.
And this is my coffee mug.
That's your coffee mug. Close up of that. Okay. Thank you, Wells Farnell.
Look, I want to show you some other things.
Oh, what do you want to show us? You want to open your drawers here?
I'll
See
not
what-
open my drawers right now.
Okay, thank you.
It's been real, man.
That's Wells Farnell, the news director on WMOO.
And W.
Okay, now this is Sonny Willingham's office.
Yes, I'm sitting here with my train dummy. Hey! Okay, that's enough from you. And we are here in the, this is the news department actually, and programming department. Right. And we've got a lot of things here that we do. We're working right now on all these toys for all the girls and boys for Christmas. Working, oh, we're laboriously working in here. Right, right, right. Okay, wonderful. Thank you. Put him back in the box.
Tell what it is. Your Honor.
Okay, this is WBLX control room. We see WBLX employee in there doing what's known best to him, looking for records and working in that department. Over there under the light is Sonny Love drinking coffee, getting ready for his shift. Back in the background. Okay. That is the board. They are never bored with the board.
Does the board be good?
That's the board at WBLX right there. Okay, that's the hall. Boy, that thing looks long, but actually, folks, that's about 50 feet long. There's one of the DJs coming in. Come here, Sonny Love. I want to talk to Sonny Love. Back up some, son. Get in that light. There you go. A little bit further. Go through the back door, as a matter of fact. No, there you go. Sonny Love with that famous walk of his.
Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse back.
I can't see the. There he is. Okay, Sonny Love, folks. Star of stage, screen, and television. This is, you got it? Yeah. You want to say something, young man?
Good morning, Sonny. Get out here. I'm fixing to change the program.
We're right on. Hey, let's let him change the program.
WMOO Radio 15, Mobile.
Want
all
to
yours, Sonny.
explain some of the equipment here?
What do you want to know, Sonny?
All the controls I see
This is a
here.
microphone.
Okay,
This is what you talk into. This is the magic of radio.
okay, and those are all
This
your
is where it
control
all
buttons.
begins.
These are all your control buttons?
Yes, Sonny. This switch here is our microphone switch.
Okay,
One that some of us have a hard time remembering.
all right. That's cart machine.
Would
to
you
your
like to
left.
say something to the people, Sonny?
No, not really. And that's a cart machine behind there. And a
Yes,
telephone
this
that
is
we
our
use.
record card machine.
I see, okay. Thank you. And look at the records back there, and the
Yes.
thermometer right behind you.
In fact, it's time for me to get up now. And I believe it's your time to come on and shift now. So
No.
Shot of the DJ's lunch over there.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving today. Thank you.
Okay.
That modulation mark.
And on the tapes. After this. Got it on?
Oh, we're over-modulating a little bit. Should be covering a good area of that.
Oh.
It's running about 115%.
Well, that's Mr. Wilbur Goforth, the manager at WMOO, working on the control panel. Would you explain some of those to us, Wilbur?
Hello? Yes. Brad, will you please get the transmitter back on? Take care of that.
Thank you. Okay. You just do it.
Well, I don't want to get them.
This is, are we on? WBLX 93 FM. This is the recording studio that both stations use, WMOO and WBLX. Some of the equipment there, as you see. And also, get a look at the production equipment that is used to cut commercials. This is where most of the commercials are cut, using this microphone, tape recorders, and console. This is the front production room, 1980. You were there.
Right. Just talk to him.
And there is Chuck Booth, sales manager for WBLX. How are you, Chuck?
Doing very well, thank you.
How are
Nice
sales?
Christmas.
The same to you.
Just excellent.
Sales are excellent. What about next year? Do we see a big year coming up?
Oh, it's going to be an excellent year.
Even better than last year.
I certainly hope so.
Are you going to have a nice Christmas?
You better believe it.
You're getting ready for Santa Claus, huh?
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. That's Mr. Chuck Booth with WBLX. Thank you, Chuck. Okay.
Best dressed salesman award.
There he is. Sir, what is your name?
Mr. Alexander Thomas.
Mr. Alexander. Boy, look at that spiffy dresser. Woo! I got to get those threads. You want to turn around for us? Oh, Alexander is the fashion plate at WBLX. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander, what is your job here at WBLX?
Station manager.
Station manager, okay. You heard that? Chuck. Thank you, Alexander. We appreciate those comments. And now he goes back to Vogue.
Get the double.
Wait, somebody might be. Somebody might be in there. And now we're going to interview a young man here sitting down.
Get a shot of Dorsey. Get a shot.
I'm not going to get a shot at the door.
Come on, do it, son.
Sorry.
Everybody's looking at the
Okay,
floor.
all right, might as well. I won't be here next year anyway.
Is there anybody in there?
Is there anybody in there?
I can see a Sonny. Our program director's office, Sonny Willingham, we think a lot of him, so, you know, he's been wanting a good office for a long time, so we felt it only appropriate that he'd be given a nice office. Of course, he does have to share it from time to time. There's not much room for a desk, but we just let him put a board over the sink.
That's as far as I can get. I can't get any further.
All right, go ahead.
There we are at the tape room, WMOO. As you see, everything is tidy and perfect order. There's a body in it. No. And this is Gene Foster's department, where he takes all the tapes, stacks them up on shelves, and works diligently getting the tapes ready for mailing. As you see, everything is tidy in Gene's department. This is my office. As you see, when I first moved into this station, I had pictures on the wall. I had a typewriter here. I had a door. I had privacy. I had tapes on my desk. I had a real nice office. Yes, there's a file cabinet. There's nothing in there, but that's a file cabinet. And of course, you see, I have a lot to do here in this office. And I'm busy right now doing what I usually do. Did you? And that's the payoff, folks. You see it with your own eyes. Wilbur is paying Chuck for commercials run. This is a live program. You saw it first on WMOO. The payoff. They're caught red-handed. Hit it.
This is the office of the WMO sales manager, which sounds pretty good until you realize the fact that this is also the office of the WMOO sales staff. Yes, it's small, but have you ever seen WKRP? Well, we are the sales manager and sales staff here. As you will see around the office, a very important poster, not that one, this one. This explains the benefits of radio advertising.
Who is that peeping his head over there? You want to explain that? Was that one of your salesmen?
I thought that was Brad. Oh yeah, that's our star salesman. That's Wally Winberger. He also doubles as our helicopter reporter.
Look for it. Television typewriter.
Okay.
This typewriter
That's interesting. Yes, tell the story behind the typewriter.
This typewriter is very different. Actually,
It was in World War
it
I.
was
Tell them.
used, actually, it was used to type letters to send emergency messages when the Mayflower was crossing over from England.
Good job.
I don't mean to say this typewriter is old.
How old is it? It's
old.
so old it's got wrinkles in its ribbon.
That's right. Keys even are.
Thank you, Dave.
Sonny, I would just like to leave you with this one little reminder here. If you get a close-up of this, please. This is something I think that you should always have to remember.
Okay. Are we rolling? Good morning, Mobile. I'm Wells Fargo. Anyway, this is the UPI machine, the machine I was telling you about earlier. You know, when I was in my office there. United Press International, UPI. Now, what this does, this brings in. They have a computer set up in Atlanta, and they have a station in Montgomery. The news is fed through that and into this machine, which is typed out through this ribbon and carriage, and it goes across this nice yellow paper here. It's real beautiful on Monday mornings. Okay, this is a supply of, well, that's what the machine does best. As you see, we have something coming across right now. It's meat futures, okay? All right, now what this does, this machine, hi.
Where does it come from, Will?
What?
Where does the news come from?
Well, I was telling him it comes from up in Atlanta, and there's also an office in Montgomery. And it just takes in news from all over the world. So you got your national and state, regional, as well as human interest stories, your stock market, and things of that nature.
Bully balloon.
So that's about the gist of it. Sonny comes back here a lot of times. It's the nice quotes and things he makes, you know.
Right, and back here are some remote lines for all our telephone remote lines, folks. All back in there. It's kind of complicated, but there it is.
This is where
Everything we don't touch.
this is little bags and garbage like this.
There's some more.
More lines. Watch what happens, you know.
Okay,
The lines that we have come into the building, Sam.
at least 100.
You're talking about the teletype, newsrooms, and all.
Yes, tell them, Wilbur.
I don't know, I'm just asking you.
I don't know. I would say hundreds.
Probably.
Probably.
Sonny?
Thank you.
This is this is, for instance, this is one of the news clippings that we had come across, you know, talking about the monthly fuel adjustment charge in Alabama Power Company testing and things of the like.
Yes.
And this is a news clip.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Wells Cornell.
Hi, I'm Brad Arnold, engineer around this joint, and we have our new computer system here. This is our Hazeltine terminal that's linked up with a computer in Virginia, affiliated with the RKO network that we're about to receive. What I'm going to do right now, here is a calendar I had printed out. It's a calendar from 1981. What I'm going to do right now is print out a calendar for Sonny's birthday year. I don't know what year that is.
November.
Computer's got
November.
November what?
13th, 1940.
1940.
Same year John Lennon was born.
I'm turning everything on. Got the computer on the line. Okay. I heard some computers. See what we got here. Signing on right now. Okay, we're on system 10. We're waiting for the command mode. Okay, we've got a message on here that says Merry Christmas. How about that? Alright. What year were you born?
November 13th, 1940.
1940? 1940?
Printer from time to time, too.
Is it a clear picture? I cannot see that.
Yeah.
Okay, you might want to get the printer out. Let's shoot the printer from time to time. 1940. Sonny was born in 1940, folks. Sure. Well, let's see what it looked like in 1940. Go back to that. You were born in November, right, Sonny?
That's right.
1940. What was going on in 1940?
Well, in 1940, back in April
what?
April 14th, 1940, Zero Zumberbell flew high atop the First National Bank building in Detroit, Michigan, clad only in pigeon wings. He jumped from the building and was going good for a good 10 seconds till somebody threw some peanuts on a stone for him and busted his brains out. Okay.
Oh, wait, we're just about finished. I'm gonna circle your birthday. November what?
November 13th, 1940.
13, that's unlucky numbers, huh?
That's right.
Well, I sure hate to be born on the 13th.
That's right, Brad.
Here we go.
There it is, November 13th, 1940. Thank you, Brad. I certainly appreciate
Brad,
your
would
help
you
with that.
explain a little bit what kind of information the radio station can get from the computer?
Yeah, turn around here.
John L. Customer up there. John L. Customer. Yeah, he's walking.
Okay, the computer terminal has got RKO Networks information on it, the UPI.
What happened?
And Judy just arrived. She's going to come in here. She's another expert on this system. She's my associate. Come on in, Judy.
Give me the keys.
What we do here, other than playing with calendars and things like this and playing checkers with the computer, we can access mail. For example, I'm going to type in mail check and see if we've got any mail this morning. It says no mail at this time. Well, had there been a letter, it would have been from RKO Network giving us information on commercial feed changes and program updates. And I can also look and see who else is on the system at this time. Okay. There's two other people on the system at the same time I am. I don't know who they are at this moment, but it is possible to find out who they are and actually communicate with them. Okay, Judy, tell us what we've been doing with this time.
Playing?
We played checkers.
I don't know. Yeah, checkers. What did you say? Look at that. I won.
All right. Here's a UPI printout.
To get bingo on this thing, we're sunk with Judy.
Here's everything available on UPI that's in the computer.
Is that also available on YouTube? Oh, shoot.
What are you doing this for?
Well, we're just explaining what's going on here. We've got Capitol News Service, Daily News, Senate Committee hearings, all this stuff available in the computer. Plus, we've got all this information here that gives us a lot more access to information that's in the computer we can get anytime. And
Thank you, Brad.
Okay? It's not only...
Would you repeat that again?
No way. I did not repeat what I said before, okay? If you would brush this way, what do you want, darling? I do not know. Okay, see? Add the paper. We have to add some paper.
are you from the old country?
I'm from Norway. I'm from Norway, yes.
Norway?
Yes, Norway. My grandfather was from Norway too.
No way.
Look, that's too big. Well, I don't know if we can make a copy because
Right on top of things, folks. She's right on top of things.
there we go. If you push it in this way, this way, and you push that. Okay, have one key. Okay, now we press this right here. See, put one copy, and you can press this. And watch this thing. Oh, there goes the paper.
Really works great. Thank you, Sharon. Appreciate that.
welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome
I'll
very
check with you later.
Thank you, darling.
Cut. Of engineering. Are we taping? Are you taping? Are you taping? You mean?
And my power partner.
Mark, we're interviewing a Mooney on the street here. What's your flowers, sir?
Oh, flower?
Your flowers. Flowers? Flowers, you know, Sun Young Moon, Moon Sun Young. Sums up fool. Hi, man about the street. No, come in. Back to you, Howard.
Okay. This is the back. This is the back. Are we recording?
Recording.
This is the back production room. You see, there goes somebody out of there. Well, you never, no telling what you find in this place. Who is that masked man? And that's the back production room. Okay. You want to explain any of that, Brad?
I don't know.
Boy, they come in here often, listen to the door.
Yeah, but
You want to hold up that record cover there, Brad? No.
We got some good records in
Okay. Thank you, Brad. And this is the phone. Let's go on in your office right here. I'm going to move out of the way. There she goes. She's in everywhere. Boy, this is the most kept up place I've ever seen in my life.
what's the call?
This is going to the home office. Now look at this. I wish you'd just look at this stuff, folks. Can you believe this? This is just one wall. This is one wall, and in the midst of all this, what do we see? Brad Arnold. Brad, tell us what you do back here.
Well, first of all, I want to call attention. This is Christmas. I have a Christmas card right here on file.
Uh-huh.
I filed it under Christmas cards.
Okay.
Here's my other one.
Is that rain?
Telephone here. I disconnected the bell. Not at a power.
Accidentally hit off.
Oh.
You got it in record?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Okay. Anything else you want to add about what you do for both stations back
Well,
here?
once in a while I have to get up in here and jump and go running to put the stations back on the air. And sometimes I come in at midnight and nobody's around, and I work.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody knows about that, but I do it. And all the stuff in here needs to be fixed, and someday I'll get it fixed.
Thank you, Brad Arnold. And that's all we have and all you ever wanted to know about everything at WMO and WBLX. This is Sonny Willingham signing you back.
I got a new tool here.
This is Sonny Willingham. Thank you, Brad. Good day.
What? You want me to stop it now?
Being outside, dreary afternoon, outside the door. Well, that's a clear shot, isn't it? Okay. Look at that. Now, I think stuff like that's pretty. Don't y'all?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let me hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have here with us Mr. Blaine. And how are you today?
Fine, thank you, sir.
And we understand that you are a part-time magician, as I am.
That's true.
And you enjoy
magician.
gospel. We want to add that, gospel magician. And you have many tricks at home
Yes, sir.
of all kinds, disappearing acts and all.
True.
Someday you'll have to perform for us.
Thank you. I will.
And we understand that you might do some part-time selling for us.
Yes, sir.
You think you'll enjoy that?
Oh, I know I will.
Well, we certainly want to welcome you to the crew, and anything we can do to help. No, the wrong one. There you go. Thank you. Are we on?
We're on.
Good. There's Wilbur Goforth, looking through the personnel file, striking through names there.
Sonny Willingham.
Remember
Raise
this.
again this year.
This is on tape. Remember,
David Burkett.
say nice things. This is on tape.
Anyway, let's see what we can do. Sharon Carlson sick. Lori, what's your last name?
It changes from year to year.
Kelly Mosley, something like it. Jack Cardwell, absent. Gene Foster. Can't remember what time to come in.
Brad Arnold.
Brad Arnold. Fix it.
Dave. What's he doing here anyway?
We haven't figured that out yet.
Dave's out fishing. He'll be back later.
He's out fishing.
Okay. Wilbur, you want to tell us what you do in here? So
Well,
be good.
Trying to keep y'all together.
I thought we held you together.
Maybe so.
You got that number wrong. What would you be without us, Wilbur?
I'd be lost somewhere.
That's right.
Trying to figure out what to do.
If you didn't have Laurie putting on as a public service Downies, if you didn't have me, if you didn't have me running EBS tests before we go on the air, if you didn't have Brad Arnold back there saying, "What's the transmitter?"
I guarantee you we were the only station in town that ran an EBS test on Christmas Eve at 7:15 in the morning.
I wonder whose fault that was.
I wonder who ran. Uh-oh.
Or you did yourself.
I just go by the log. I was recorded. I want to get all that on tape. I see. Wait a minute.
If it said,
Be nice. It's Christmas. Be nice. Okay, we don't want you to say anything else. Okay, here's a nice present from me. It's from me, and that's it.
okay.
No, it's from Laurie and Sharon.
I got a feeling I'm in
Beautiful Laurie
trouble.
and beautiful Sharon. Sonny, is this our audition tape for Hollywood?
It's for a lot of things.
We're opening up a new business.
Not again. What, the two clowns?
No, it's just a signal that
Let's do it this way.
just come by and make the Christmas merry.
Well, Mr. Carlson, I need a raise. Hey, big guy.
I believe my hearing aid turned down this morning.
Let's see what you got. They spent a lot of money on this. It's for your video recorder. That's all I can tell you.
I'm in trouble.
It's a camera for your video recorder.
Hey,
What's so funny? Is it
couple
funny?
of burgers.
Oh, I think that's cute. That's nice. That's real nice.
That is nice.
That reminds you of Sharon and Laurie.
That is nice.
Okay. That reminds you of Sharon and Laurie.
That is real nice. Get a good shot at it there.
Good for yourself.
Thank
That's a
you. I
good
appreciate that.
Put a shot of his Coke.
That is
He's got a Coca-Cola syndrome show.
And let me show you my Coca-Cola. Right over this way. See all these books that I don't read? I just want you to take note of.
Somebody's got to
This is a Coca-Cola.
cue up Gospel Truth. Thank you. Somebody.
And the third thing the
Laurie?
devil is very anxious to do is get you to a point of pressure to where you will totally give up. If you
This Coca-Cola came from WKBX in Savannah,
you will
Georgia.
not let me destroy
One of my
myself.
favorites.
I know
Yes.
you.
You turn the top and the radio goes off.
Yes.
You turn it on and it goes
Condemning
off.
myself.
And the bottom is to change stations, but I don't know anyone that would want to do that.
I'd sure love to have one of those. That's